Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In this tutorial I'll show you 5 different ways to pop up your eyes, to lighten your eyes, to make it dramatic eyes. You know, every eyes has a story to tell, so it is very important for the photographers and the editors to concentrate on the eyes. So let's start. So this is the first image I use. Let's zoom in, and here I am creating a new layer, and I am selecting elliptical marquee tool. Now create a circle just into the eyeballs, and you know, if you press and hold the space, you can move your selection just like this. So move and select. Don't go very close to the edges. I think this is fine. Yeah. Now look at this. The light source. The light comes from this area. So I want to remove this part. So for this I am using polygonal lasso tool. And now press and hold Alt. And now look at this. There is a little minus icon. So that means it will give you to create a negative selection, and I want to remove this part. So click on this and make a selection. So that part is gone. And now look at this. I want to remove this part also. So again, go back to the elliptical marquee tool and press and hold Alt for negative selection. And now create a circle like this. So it's gone. And now fill this area with white color. Make sure your background color is white, and now press and hold Ctrl and press backspace. That's good. And now press and Ctrl and D to deselect. Then go to filter, then blur, then select Gaussian blur. And just not too much. I think 15 is good for this image. Look at this, the rounds are circle now. Now press OK, and now just change the blend mode to overlay. Look at this. Just look at this. Simply this is the before and this is after. So let's move this little bit to the left. So, yeah, that's good. And now you can change the opacity just like this. Look at this. So let's zoom out and look at this. This was the before. It's a complete flat eyes. And now after the effect, it looks great. Now you want to copy this and paste it on the right eyes. So select the move tool, press and hold Alt, and then drag it to the right eyes. Look at this. This was the before and this was the after. So it's really easy. Let's make a group of all these. Let's zoom out and look at this. This is the after and this is the before. It's a really good way and easiest way to create this kind of eyes. Now I will show you the second method. So let's go to the second picture. I think, yeah, that's good. Let's zoom in and create a new layer and fill it with the 50% gray color, just like this, and change the blend mode to color dose. So it looks ugly little bit. Okay, let's see how can we fix this. Then go to blending option and now come to this underlying layer and move this black triangle to the right. And now look at this. Just concentrate on the eyes, avoid the other parts of the picture. Look at this. This is the right area, but the edges are not blended properly. The edges are very sharp. So press and hold Alt and split the triangle and drag it to the right, drag it to the left and blend it. Just easy. I think this is fine. Now press OK. And now what? I want to hide the other parts of the image. I want the effect only in the eyes. So create a mask and press Ctrl and I to inverse or fill it with black. Then pick a soft brush and opacity around, I think opacity is 100% and flow around, I think 25. Let's see what happens. So let's zoom in little and now paint on this. Look at this. So let's check before and after. This is the before and this is the after. Look at this. You can always create more and also change the opacity. So let's zoom out and check. This was the before, it's just a flat eyes, and now look at this. So it is also a very easy and quick technique. Now let's go to the third technique. For the third technique I am using this. So create a curves adjustment layer and create a point and bring this and make your image more bright, just like this, just like this. Okay, now click on the mask and fill it with black. Then what? Pick a soft brush, just like before, and opacity I think 100% and flow 24% is good. And then zoom in and just paint. Look at this, how quickly you can get this kind of effect. Just a simple click. So let's zoom out and check. Look at this before and after. It takes just a few seconds to create this kind of effect. It's really easy. Now I will talk about the fourth technique. So delete the before one and create a new layer and just fill it with the 50% gray color again, and this time change the blend mode to overlay and come into the tools bar and select dodge tool. And now let's zoom in and select here mid-tone exposure. I think 15% is good. Now just paint just like this. Look at this. And now change it to the highlights and paint. Look at this. Look at this. This was the before and this is the after. It's a really good and easy way to create this kind of effect. Now let's jump into the fifth technique. This is a little bit advanced. I'm using this image to show you the fifth technique, and for this I'm creating a new layer and change the blend mode to linear dodge, and then pick eyedropper tool and select a color from the eyes. And now I want to select the dark color from this, just like this. Then pick a brush. I think that's good. I think flow a little bit high, 40% is good. Make your brush a little bit bigger by pressing the bracket key on your keyboard, and let's zoom in and now paint just like this. I think opacity needs to be reduced. I think 25% opacity is good. Now just paint. Look at this. So let's see before and after. This is the before and this is the after. It looks great. Now again create a new layer and change the plane mode to linear dose again. And now this time I will use a smaller brush and also increase the hardness a little bit. I think around 20% is good. Let's zoom in and just paint like this. So let's check the before and after. Look at this, look at the eye texture. It helps you to create a texture in your eyes. Look at this. Now create another layer and select your eyedropper tool by pressing I on keyboard and select this color. And now select the darker one and selecting a soft brush this time and paint over there, just like this. And now change the plane mode to linear light and decrease the opacity. Now let's check the before and after. This is the before and this is the after. Look at this. Let's zoom out and see the before and after. This is the before and this is the after. You can always decrease the opacity. And let's check now. This is the before and this is the after. Look at this. It's really good. So this is how you can easily and quickly retouch your eye and make it dramatic eyes. If you like this video, hit the like button, leave your comments and don't forget to subscribe.